Hi everyone, thank you for watching this video. This is Sheva from Bear Mix Journals over at Instagram. Today, I'm sharing my design theme project for Chapter 1 papers, and this is using their latest Christmas kit, Christmas papers in Christmas time, I think. I will have the link to the Etsy shop down below. There's also a discount code that you can use, so do check out the information in the description below. But I will be doing a semi-craft with me on how to put this together. But before we do that, I'll show you what the project is about. I think this is the demo one. No, this is the one that we'll be making in the craft with me, but this is the first one that I put together. So I'll put this maybe here to the side. But what it is basically is a TN journal. So it's a Christmas TN that's definitely not, one that's my usual journals, but this is meant to be used just during December, during the Christmas time. You can use it to record your December daily. There's definitely enough there. I think there are 31 slots that you can use for your journaling, and it also has a lot of ephemera coming from the kit that you can use throughout the month. Basically, I also made a pouch. This is just really like the sound of that. It's a crinkly pouch that houses the journal. So if you pull it out, this is the journal. I'll get to that later, but this is just the pouch. This is a background paper from the kit, and as well as this little tag and this little label. And basically, I'll show you how I make this, so I won't tell you all about it. But this doesn't come out, so it's attached. And then there's just a little tag in there to write, if you're going to be gifting this, to write the name or write the date, something like that. So that's the pouch. Let's put it here. And this is the TN. I was originally thinking, is this a tall journal? And I was thinking, no, it isn't, because a tall journal, right, is supposed to be skinny, and I don't think this is skinny enough. Then that's when it hit me. It's actually a TN size journal. The closure is just here. It just covers the whole back, and it slides out like that. So that's the closure. This is also part of the kit. And then this is what's inside. So this is the first flap. So basically, it's just a journal with a flap to cover it instead of like a usual notebook. So this is part of the kit. This is a background paper from the kit, as well as this one. When you open it up to the side, this is a vintage card, I think. I got it from a Happy Meal from Chapter 1 papers from their Christmas box last year. So I've only started using the bits that I got from their box this year, because I don't know, I mean, that's just me. I've hoarded it for a year, and now I'm ready to use it in my journals. It's a tuck spot as well for these green and red tickets that are definitely Christmas colors. This is part of the kit. And then this is also, this Christmas tree die cut is also from the Christmas box that I got from Chapter 1 papers from Sue and Jan. This is part of the kit, as well as this tag. It goes in there. Then the way you open it is not like this. You flip it open like that. So it's like a trifold as well, I would say. So when you open it like that, you have this writing spot. So that could be, a good spot for writing. Then when you open it up, there's a few more spots here to do a bit of writing. Inside is just a tuck spot. I added this Christmas card, and then a bit of ledger paper that can be used to write some bits about this year. This is a tuck spot doily, a decorated doily. It turns into a tuck spot. Then this is the first page of the journal. This is part of the kit. This super cute frame I got from Mish. Thank you so much, Mish, for sending that to me. This is also part of the kit. Then this is a cutout from a magazine. This is a vintage envelope. This tag is part of the kit. So there's definitely difference between the two journals. I just you know, gave them a little bit of a difference, but they are still using the same digital kit. Also a tag. Spots in there. This is a cutout from a Christmas book. This is a coffee dyed paper. A belly band with some cards. A tuck spot. A pocket. This one I just backed with, you know, that sewing pattern. So I used that for that one. This stamped fabric is also from chapter 1 papers. Handmade paper. This one, you can journal in there.
Let's read on.
Later, babe. And then
No, now, mommy, now.
no.
Yeah.
Then this page. Some bits to write on. More note cards from the kit, as well as that one. This is a vintage music sheet, and then this one opens up. You can write in there as well. This one is another writing spot, and then if I can get this tucked in there is that little note card. You can write on. So as you can see, there's lots of bits in this journal, lots of parts that you can write on as well. This is just an embossed tag, some tickets. This is just clipped, just 2 tags clipped on top. And then more embossed paper. Then this is another embossed paper that I just added gold bits to. Will definitely work well as a border. And then this is a recipe on how to make holly biscuits. Just a photo of the actual holly biscuit. So I added that there to that page. A book page of Santa. Then the back of that doily with some little bits. And then this is the back of the journal. I just added this embossed paper and then tucked. So that's the flip through of this Christmas TN trifold. Now I'm going to show you how to put it together in the next clip. Alright, so firstly, I want to apologize for the change in lighting. I am recording this during nighttime, so you know the lighting is not the best, but I feel like this is the only time I can finish, you know, all of these projects. There are so many steps to creating this tall journal. I don't know what to call it yet, but yeah, so there's so many steps, and I wanted to, you know, cut the different videos so that you can follow along. So for this part, I'm sure you've seen the flip through of the full project. So now we're going to be creating the cover. So I've shown some of the pages that I printed earlier for the Christmas papers kit from chapter 1 paper, so that's what I did. And then I also cut out the ephemera pages, so they're all there ready to go into the journal. So this is how you make the cover. So basically you need to print it in sturdy paper. So I print this in 200 GSM paper. So this is the cover. You can print it back to back, but this time this particular paper I wasn't able to print back to back, so I just pasted one page that was just printed in regular copy paper, so that you have 2 pages, and it's really sturdy. So it's a lot sturdier than just regular copy paper. So that's the first thing you do. And then the second thing is to just fold it. So this is the cover that I want for the journal. So this will be the inside cover. So the first thing you do is to fold what would be the journal part of the cover. So what will cover basically the journal that you have. So it should be so what should remain, or what should show here, would just be like 1/4. So you definitely want to fold the journal part, the one that will cover the journal part, a lot thicker or wider than what will be the cover, the flap, cover of the flap, or the flap. So the first thing that you do, you can, if you don't have a scoreboard, you can just do it like that. You can just fold it, score it, and then fold the other part. So what I'll be doing is, that's how I made the first journal that I made. But what I'll be doing, since I have the scoreboard, is use it. So I have that marker already, so I'll just follow along. I don't know if you can see that, or maybe you can see it here a bit better. So that's the first score. And what I've done as well to allow the journal to get a bit thicker, because we'll be stuffing it with some ephemera, is to score it a second time around. So what you just need to do is to, so you have your original score, and maybe count 1, 2. The second score line is actually already okay. Doesn't have to be, you know, super thick. So I'll fold that second part as well. so that you can see here you have a little bit of space in there to give your journal some height. And then the next thing is to just score where you will fold. Fold over. This one, you don't need to score a second time around. So that's the structure. And then you can just reinforce the fold so that it's really in there. So that's how you make the cover, with a little bit of space in the middle. All right, so when you're done with your cover, I'm now using this pre-folded one that I prepared before the video. So this one is just printed back to back. So that's the cover that I chose for this one. So here I'm just showing you the paper. So this is the outside cover that I chose, and then this one is not very thick, unlike the one that we chose. And then the next thing that you need to do is just select what papers you will be including in the journal. So you can choose a mixture of doilies, of course the background papers that came in the kit. You can also use handmade papers, vintage, ephemera, ledger papers. I also have a music sheet in here. Where is that? Not sure if it's here. But yeah, you can also use this one. So you can also use music sheets. And then I also have an old book page in here. So this one I just attach with a hinge so that it folds out and you see the full page. This is from an old book, and then you can also add, you know, old book pages and such. So that's just what I did. And of course you have to cut it the same size as, you know, the width of the journal that you're making. So that's how I've selected the different papers, and then all you need to do now is to cover this part, and then the back panel. So I'll put the pages to the side first so that we can decorate this. You can decorate the covers. Just clip that together so they don't go everywhere. So for this side, what I want to do is to add this over there. So this is just regular paper. You can actually use a thicker one, but that's just a scrap that I have that I wanted to use. And then I'll attach it just on one side and then turn it into a tuck spot. So I'm just applying glue to this side. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. I'm just attaching that there. And then for this panel, I want to have a flip up. So we can decorate this, and then we also have an additional page. So I've chosen this. This is also part of the kit, as well as this one. So you can see there's a word Christmas here. So how I'm attaching it is upside down, so that when you open it, you have the word Christmas in there and it's not upside down. So how I'm going to attach it to this particular page is just using a hinge. So this is similar to that page that I was attaching earlier. So what I'll do is I'll add glue here, I'll add glue here, I'll attach it here like that, and then the other part I'll attach to the back of the journal cover so that it flips up. I'm sure you know how to make a hinge for a flip up, but just in case you don't, so I'm showing you as well. So just add glue. Just don't add glue to the very edge. You don't need to, because you just want to make sure that it's still, you know, able to move. All right. So this part I will glue here. Okay. And then the other part I will glue back here. Okay. Just make sure that you glue it in the middle and you're able to close your journal. So that's one side. As you can see, I didn't glue it all the way. Then you have a pocket here. It's actually a very flimsy pocket, but it can definitely, you know, hold stuff. All right, so that's basically your flap done. So now the next thing that I want to do is to sew in this basically bind this journal to this part of the journal. So that's what we'll be doing next. So basically what you need to do is to bind this middle part, bind your journal to this part. So I will just do that. I'll make sure that my pages are lined how I want to. So my pages are, as you can see, definitely not the same length, and we want that because we want variety. Oopsie. We want variety in our journal pages. Okay. So I think these, you know, giant clips that I got from National Bookstore are super handy when you're binding a journal, because it just keeps everything in place. So